What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Banners of Ruin. Hopefully this is not going to be the end of our run. We lost two of our guys in the last episode. We lost our wolf, and who else did we have? It's been a few days since I've had a chance to play. I went on a little short vacation with my kids, and had a lot of fun. We went to the beach. But, yeah, I remember now how stressful our situation was currently. We're at the very least, we're fully healed. And our three guys are strong, but I feel like we just don't have the numbers anymore. The battles are getting so difficult. Like I said, it's been a hot second since I had a chance to play, so if I make any mistakes, like not putting some of my characters in the front row type of mistakes, then just bear with me. Okay, the bear just gets stronger and stronger. Man, they're hitting him for so much. Okay, I tell you what. Let's move out of the way. Make them all whiff on their attack. I think that was a pretty good step number one. Step number two, though. Use his quick hands. There we go. Alright, we don't have any more dual wielders. So, Akimbo's not a great card in our deck anymore, sadly. It's just kind of a crappy attack because it actually costs will to do. No status effects, so we're not going to get any card draw here. Yeah, this is a horrible hand. He has 0, so he's going to get 0 defense, that is. He's going to get a huge defensive boost soon. Gotta click on the card, right? Okay. Well, really crummy starting turn for us. Man, that feels so bad. But we're going to draw a ton of cards next turn. And we'll be able to do something with that. I can't pass up doing, 12 damage here. I think that would be a mistake. But I will save the extra will. These guys both have patient. So I need to make sure they maintain at least one will for the rest of this battle, if I can. Alright, if we move, they'll gain charge. Alright, here comes all the attacks we needed. Once again, they're all trying to do a ton of damage here. So, a good card to use is Galvanize. It only works on the active player, so I can use it on Augment, who is going to take a hit. Okay, do we have any way to make them bleed already? This is a great card. I definitely want to use this. But let me make sure. I want to reacquaint myself. Alright, Sharpen Steel. Let's double our armor here. Alright, and we're going to keep that will. Damn, I messed up. I wanted to play Halberd. Damn it. I mean, that's okay. It's not a terrible play. I mean, we just gained 35 defense. But this was going to do a lot of damage. Stack some bleed on him. Yeah, I miss not having all my characters. We're only going to do 6 damage there. We got a bunch of strikes we can do. I'm kind of just debating doing Pacified on someone. But I can't afford it. I'd rather... The question is, would I rather do 2 strikes and a Pacified or 3 strikes? That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Yeah. Let's just get a ton of armor on him. This is going to be a long battle. And we're good. Yeah, not doing the halberd was a pretty big mistake, though. We could have used the bleed. The card we would really like to see is our Miasma card from Augment. It's nice to finally get poisoned, because every turn it's going to tick up. Okay, bleed affecting me a little bit here. Yeah, and we still didn't draw it. Okay. Let's use this here. See what we can draw. I know I want to take cover here. What does this attack do? Crippled. Yeah, he's trying to cripple me. They're both hitting him. I could move out of the way and totally dodge, 26 damage and stacks of cripple. They'll each get charge off of that. Which is not nothing. Remove all bleed. Yeah, all I'm seeing are just tons of defensive options. Alright, let's attack here. That is something at the very least I know I wanted to do. I can use tight formation. Huh. Let's also galvanize. Oh, no, that's only for him. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I apologize, guys, if my play is a little bit slower than it was last time. I guess we should quick hands. Okay. No mercy. There's only one guy to hit with that. Let's draw the cards. Yeah, and set up. Apply 2 vulnerable, draw another card. Let's get rid of his bleed, give him a little bit more defense. And yeah, I think man. We've already got some preparation stacked up. I think it's probably worth it to do that. He's going to be dead soon anyway. And one wolf with charge is probably not that big of a deal. I'm more scared of the fact that it's taking forever to get rid of this bear, and he's just getting stronger and stronger the whole time. And they're all attacking Rulefric now. Here's my asthma, late as hell to the party. And I can't even play it anymore because I don't have any will left. Gross. Now this is sweet. Yeah, and he's dead. He was already vulnerable, so he took double damage. Now we're going to start working on the other guy. He's got 3 status effects. It'd be cool if I could do something in addition to that. Alright, let's rear guard here. I don't think there's anything else you can do. So there we go. Now we're going to shrapnel, break his armor, and do a bunch of extra damage. Nice. Yeah, and sadly we have no other way to make this stuff better. 15 damage, still not bad. It's a crappy 3 damage there. We don't have any bleed, but I mean, that doesn't mean we still can't get some armor going. Alright, one guy dead. Huh. Push me into the back row. I mean, I love that they're giving themselves more and more toxin. Preparation doing the Lord's work. I hate that this is a dead card. Because it's probably my best card in my deck. Just play that. Stack some bleed. Gotta remember too, this guy has Juggernaut, so a lot of our smaller, crappier attacks won't do anything. This is probably worth it. Will is a resource we can afford to use. This is not going to get any kills no matter what, so I think we just play it. For its, like, weapon damage value. We'll try and give him some more defense as well. The Halberdier should be dead this turn. And luckily the bear is just such a tank. 134 damage. Do I have any movement-based cards left? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we had to make that whiff. He's got 5 status effects on him. Still not quite dead. Dead now. Alright. Attack there for some decent damage. And let us double our armor. I mean, he's hitting for so much, it's kind of obscene. Yeah, I'm pretty worried. I don't know how we can survive an attack that huge. We took way too long just to get these kills. He's lasted for way too many turns, and without our miasma online, his poison could be at like 30, 40 right now, and instead, it's at 6. I do want to galvanize again. No, I can't. It's actually for, you gotta look at the symbols. It's actually for augment. Can't even do that. It'd be good to get some vulnerable on this guy. He's not attacking this turn. He's the only opponent in the lane. 25 damage, that's pretty big. Gotta play what we can play. Let's give us some more armor, and then we'll go ahead and play Galvanize. Oh, once again, gotta look at the symbol. Right. He's not attacking this turn. I'm gonna just not use Withdraw. Save the will. I might need it. Achievement unlocked miasma. Interesting. Happy to see some of our card draw. We got our halberd. Good damage, good bleed. Let's quick hands it up, see what we can draw. Damn. This is actually great. It barely skirts over his Juggernaut. And the vulnerable helps it kind of ensure that it gets over the top. Yeah, I'm going to go for the damage over the defense. See what he does this turn. God, that hit me for 58. Alright, yeah, a single real attack from him would have just ended this run. Longbow for vulnerability. Let's do that first. Alright, and now we have shrapnel online. 100% should have used this first. Bit of a mistake there, admittedly. We missed out on, you know, some potential real damage. Ah. I mean, we should still use it to get the charge. I forgot about this earlier, but the charge doesn't decay at the end of your turn. You can still use it. And I could have used this for drawing. Kind of drawing out of this crummy hand. Let's use momentum, get rid of that. We're done. Yeah, that was a pretty bad turn. I think Juggernaut actually blocked the bleed damage. It blocks all instances of damage. Oh man. Okay. We've got a lot of cards. There might, I mean, there's probably a way to do this and win this turn. If we can just see the line. He's not vulnerable anymore. I don't think we have a way to make him vulnerable. No, we do with setup. Okay. That's good. That gives us a much better shot. This is a card that only he can use. Bypass that armor. Yeah, it doesn't quite look like we got it. Juggernaut blocked that, even though I thought it would receive extra damage from being charged, but that's not how that works. I guess damage is calculated after it bypasses. Yeah, I mean, he's going to get down to 12. He's attacking me here, so we need to just move. Make him miss. And since none of these other attacks are going to actually do anything, we can just do that. We've got him, though. I mean, the poison is going to do work next time. So that's something I just wasn't even paying attention to, is the fact that his dots weren't hurting him due to his Juggernaut. Which is interesting, because that means until we got under 5 bleed, which is, you know, a small amount of bleed that we're not really, like, spec to do. Like, the bleed from this isn't going to do anything to this guy. And until our poison was over 5, we weren't hurting him with that either. Which makes sense now that I think about it. Down he goes. Jesus. I like setup a lot now. Achievement unlock collector. Probably have too many cards in my deck. What I really need... Man. What I really need is to get more characters. I need a game to let me buy some new ones. But it's going to let me level someone up. And I think we're going to level up Ruleflick. And he gets another ability. So Rage, when this character deals damage, that damage is doubled. Ticks down by 1 at the end of each turn. He gains 5 Rage whenever an ally dies. So that probably won't proc very often. Impervious was pretty sweet on our Wolf. Whenever this character moves or swap positions, both characters gain 15. So we could use all of our movement cards now. Instead of them kind of just giving me 5, it would give us both. My one character would get 20 armor. My other character would get 15. And we would still get the benefit of this effect. I like that a lot, actually. I think I'm going to go with Impervious, though. It's just never bad. And I'm going to get it increased stamina there. I would also like to move my characters around. Perhaps. 300 florins buy cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to buy cards. Let's go into our, let's see, combat positions. There we go. Feel like we could do something like this for now. I kind of like having him in the back. It seemed like all they wanted to do was target Rolfwick, which made it very easy to sort of defend him. I don't think there's any real benefit either way, but I like at least having him in front of Fortright. Okay, let's take the 300 florins. If I do get to the position where I can hire characters, I want to be able to hire all of them. Wow, 1,000 experience. I wonder, see, I don't know the events yet. I wonder if this event is an opportunity to, like, save a character, maybe? Because you know how in several of the other events, I've, like, run in to help, and it just turns into, like, a regular, boring, like, battle, and then nothing happens. Like, I don't get anything from it. Whereas the other option, 1,000 experience, will give me, like, a level on everyone. So, I mean, or not quite. Not quite on Rolfwick, I guess. Just on these two. But I still think that was worth it. Increase maximum vitality. So, if I got this first as an option, I might do this. Because over the course of a long run, you can get a lot of vitality. But getting it this late in our campaign, I think is bad. At the start of their turn, this character gains 8 defense and then impervious. I like steadfast. It requires no work from me. Having patient here makes me want to take the increased will. We know what impervious does. Okay, we'll get rage if we have less than 30% vitality, which we don't ever want to happen. Whenever you discard a card, whilst this character has 0 stamina, they gain 5 charge and 2 stamina. That's pretty sweet. I don't think we have a lot of discard synergy, though. So I think I'm just going to go with Impervious. I see the benefits of all, and I think I'm going to take Will here. Yeah. This one's going to expire, so let's do this. See what happens. You hear a commotion up ahead. A few thugs are harassing decent folk, brandishing their steel and cruel-looking clubs. The situation seems to be quickly escalating to violence. Just when you begin to think about intervening, an imposing figure appears in an instant, dispatching all the bandits with a mighty blade and devastating finesse. He meets your gaze and strides towards you. Hail and well met. Let me have a look at you. Yes, I know an honorable soul when I see one. Move along, friend. So he's just giving us a card. Draw a card for each character in the back rank. Deal 6 damage. Push opponent to back rank. If occupied, switch their positions. I'm going to forfeit that. Well, that sucked. And now we're back to combat. Yeah, I had high hopes that was like a character that would join us. And it's the same fight over again, except this time they're way weaker. But they have Carapace. Oh, that's brutal. But this time, though, we have Miasma. Alright, and they're going for augment, so we're going to move him. Alright, big whiffs from you guys. I can double Vanguard into Galvanize here. And the thing is, the sooner I get rid of the Spearman, the more poison we'll be able to put. Let's guard into Galvanize. The more poison I'll be able to put on the, man, I almost can't even read what their names are. Drum Guard? Ender Drum Guard? Okay. The poison comes thanks to our preparation. Alright, and we're going to be looking to draw cards this time. This is like one of our only discard outlets. Okay. What else do we have? Who's attacking who? Ooh, that's pretty gross. Okay. They're at least spreading the damage around, which I can live with. What would I discard? Probably field dressing. And they are attacking a pretty good mix of my guys. Impervious is going to give them that extra 5. For both of them, Rulfwick and for Fortright. Okay. Let's use momentum here, discard field dressing. Got it, okay. It felt a little weird to have to do that way, but that's okay. I don't want to do like a bunch of instances of damage on these guys. That's kind of a... Oh man, I just realized how bad that's going to hurt me. I'm giving him tons of retaliate. It's okay, we just won't hit him again this turn. Let's use tight formation. Giving him an extra 5. And then we'll do some damage there. This should be just a much better fight for us. The retaliate makes everything tricky, of course. Alright, and they're all going for Rulfwick. Alright. Let's use... Man, we really don't have a lot of stamina on him, sadly. We want to set up first. Got it. Into Halberd here. Alright, that hurt a little bit. What else can we do? Drawing extra cards is just dealing damage. Also giving us more prep, so that way we can deal even more damage later. So, checks out. I think we can afford to do this. Yeah. If he kill, I wasn't sure. I hadn't done the math exactly. I figured there was a small chance we could kill him. I think we barely killed him. If we hadn't, though, he would have done a good amount of damage in retaliation, and then he would have died on his next turn before attacking. So that was my kind of hesitation there, if you're curious. Okay, so we can do this. Take a little hit there. But his retaliation also gives him poison. That's insane. That's good for us. And just like that, we're done. So I ended up, when we leveled, I ended up taking a lot of will because I feel like we just had not enough to sustain in these long fights. And this isn't even really supposed to be a long fight. If we had 2 more characters, these guys, we'd be chewing through them. Just really fast. We lost our 2 best damage dealers, really. And not to mention, I think our wolf was just our best character. He was both tanky and an incredible damage dealer. But if this was a 6-man fight, I mean, we wouldn't even have a chance. I don't believe. Okay, taking a look at all the symbols to see who can do what. I can galvanize into shrapnel here. Just stack the poison. He's gonna get the retaliate. Alright, but he's so close. I mean, he's dead no matter what in 2 turns. Here, I want to apply vulnerability to the big boy. He's got so many status effects. Man, Juggernaut makes him immune, that's right. If this doesn't say 6 or more, it doesn't apply after. I need to try and remember that. So, like, Exquisite Sword will work. And I can draw a bunch of cards. Awesome. Increase that vulnerability for a few turns. Stack more poison. It's all good. These strikes sadly won't do anything except to him. Sure, I'll draw a card here. Attacking here is just kind of goofy. My best bet is probably just to galvanize. And I could heal for 5. Sure. I'm going to draw less cards, but I think the damage has already been done. The poison is ticking up. This dude's dead this turn. We could ignore him completely. That's the last damage he'll do to us. He barely made it through my armor, but he's going to take this turn to bolster. I just hope that the remaining poison that we... Nah, it's all going on him. That sucks. Okay. More vulnerability. I mean, this is cool. It'll make it so that no additional poison accidentally goes on him. It's kind of just free damage. There we go. Armor broken. Get bonus damage from Vanguard from being in the front. And then we can guard here for 10. Bleed not doing anything, but the poison ticking off huge. I'm happy that it applies the new poison before he takes the damage. 5 extra poison this turn. But he's going to hit Oligant pretty hard unless I can move him, which I can. Yep, just make him miss. Good stuff. And since he's already vulnerable, we'll deal double damage there. Stack some bleed. That won't really do anything. Unfortunately, we took out his armor with that. I didn't even see shrapnel, or else I would have played that instead. Although, it might not have even done damage to the armor, because it says 5. Yeah, this is a crappy turn. We're just going to have to play all these defensive cards. I think we just... we do this. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else to do. Try and get whatever defensive stuff we can on whoever we can. The fight's pretty much over. I mean, the poison is ticking away. We evaded his attack, and now he's going to do another super defensive turn. I like taking that extra setup that we took. It's been giving us the ability to kind of like steadily keep vulnerability on people. So no more armor for you. This will do bonus damage. I don't see any other way to combo it, so just hit him there. He's dead. Super dead. We can just get him with Vanguard, so we might as well... No. We gotta do this here. Oh, only he can do it? Ah, it's his version. So I have multiple strains missed, which is why I was confused. If we could have done an Oligant, we could have at least got him his 4 HP back. It was just a thought. I don't think there's anything else to do here to finish the fight. Please let me get a new character. Wow, look at this Colossal Smash card. I think this is the first time I'm seeing this. Remove all of your defense, deal damage equal to the amount lost. I'm going to take that. With all of, like, the armor doubling. Like, we had 100-something armor at a certain point. Do how decoy works. Let's discard the combat. Crossroads. Come on, let me hire another character. Yes! Okay. Because I've got the cash. Oh, but look how expensive they are. The only one I could get is this mouse. Degray the Hammer. He's level 6. He starts each combat with 2 will. At the start of their turn, if this character has no allies on their rank, they gain 15 armor and 1 stamina. That's pretty powerful. And he's got a falchion and a shield. He's got adventurer's gear. Which kind of synergizes with him. But I hate the winded debuff. I mean, we have to hire him. Recruiter is an achievement we just unlocked. Man, I thought... We've been getting recruitments that were only... like 450, you know, we had cheap ones, but these guys are all so expensive we just couldn't afford. I was hoping we'd be able to get like all of them, you know. Enter the courtyard here. Gold cloaks. Their famed cloaks bloom in the dawning sunlight, a grave reminder of what little time you have left that it's blocked. We're fighting the Warden. The commander of the garrison stands before you, flanked by his elite gold cloaks. There's little time left. Finish the fight. Man. Boss fight. 2 party members down. I'm going to do my best, guys. And I think the only way this character is viable with his particular armor and skill set is if we make him the only character in the front row. And I put him in front of our archer, not really that matters a whole bunch. We got Colossal Smash right off the bat. Also, getting Halberd turn 1 feels great. Is there any way to make it better? These Knights have Fury. Okay, let's see this guy's abilities. He's got Magnificent Plate. Jesus. Champion. Whenever this character takes more than 25 damage from a single attack, the excess damage is ignored and converted to defense. Whenever this character moves into a new rank, that rank gains 5 charge and this character's original rank gains 15 defense. And then he's got Fury. Yeah, I don't know what the play here is. Well, I mean, Halberd's one of our best offensive cards. This is not going to do a ton right now. Let's just do this and see. I mean, they have 100 armor. That's so insane. So the bleed is going to get converted into... vulnerability? Yes. Okay, so doing that first was pretty important. We need to draw cards. I need miasma if I'm going to have any chance at all. So these guys are all wolves. So that's a huge attack for us. We only have 1 status effect. Huh. He's got 200 HP, that's the problem. But he's gonna keep, like, going back and forth probably between lanes. Yeah, it doesn't quite feel right to target him when he's so tanky. But maybe we should. We're not gonna break his armor. We should draw a card, though. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Just do it for the impervious bonus. So, I mean, we got 10 defense off of that. And if I wanted, I could remove it and hit somebody for 45. This is, I mean, this is just like 5 damage. This is not good. Oh man, I'm so nervous. Yeah, exactly what I figured. He's just going to keep moving and applying that charge buff. I feel like if we don't kill him, everything just gets out of hand. Come on, miasma. Damn. Okay, well, we might have a way to draw into it this turn. Let's see. I can draw here. It's Vanguard. He's got 3 status effects, so this will do a little bit of damage. I could also apply Bleed, Which, because I guess because he had the armor, did it turn to vulnerable? Oh no, I didn't finish reading the card. I remember now. Falchion only applies bleed if they don't have any armor left. Right? Yeah. Nope, don't hit in turn. Nope, don't do that. Back. There we go. This is still a good attack though, and I still want to do it. So they're both going for Augment, who has no real means of defending himself. I can move him to swap position with Rulfwick. Okay, we hit him for the max, his like 25 damage threshold. So what I could do is something like... kind of like this. That's always just kind of a cool value card. Let's use this here. Withdraw. Switch with Oligon. I do want to leave De Grey in his own lane, though. It's just he's much better at defending himself in this vulnerable position because of his impervious. And there we go. Adventurer's gear is going to keep ticking up on De Grey. At the very least, these attacks are not... Ooh, they switched me all around. Well, that's pretty disconcerting. That messes me up quite a bit. He's still alone on his own lane, though. I need my asthma, though. It's like my engine for my deck, and I'm never going to draw it. It feels bad. %, going to play that. Okay. We have the ability here to guard ourselves twice. It doesn't put us over 40, so they're not going to get the bonus bleed from these attacks on either Fortright or Rulfwick, which is something that I care about. Target's not going to die. Unfortunately, Galvanize sucks here because we just don't have any... There we go, there's bleed. Yeah, we just don't have any armor on Augment at the moment. And I guess we're just hitting as hard as we can onto the Warden. There's a chance there we should have still played the Galvanize for 9. Toxic at least is going to start to do work. It's going to take a long time before it really does what we want it to, though. We just need to get one stack on everybody for the poison to start ticking up. Still have not drawn my asthma. That's so brutal. Okay. I know I want to play this, so let's just get this out of our hand, because our hand is getting pretty thick right now. That's hitting my entire row. I can move some characters out of the row. I just have this one withdraw, though. I can't really, like, shuffle around. His lack of stamina is pretty bad. Sitting for 12. Any special? No. Okay. Let's just give this to Fortright. So let Fortright draw for us. Please give me the miasma. No go. Nobody is currently vulnerable, and we have setup here. So let's go set up. There we go. We gotta play that. Set up into a longbow here for some serious damage. I could draw more cards, which will drop more poison. But then I won't be able to use Exquisite Sword, which is one of my best cards. What I can do is... I'm not going to be able to play Galvanize. Let's Momentum. Get rid of the Hair's Galvanize. And then I'm going to Exquisite Sword here, now that he's vulnerable especially. I think that's just too much damage to pass. And 10 armor off of the Impervious. That was 33 damage and 10 armor. That felt like a good play. Now I could swap De Grey for someone. I think what I'm going to do here is buff that. Withdraw him there. Switch them out. Oh, that's right. They gain charge whenever I switch. That's pretty bad. Would love to have used this and drawn 4 and applied 4 poison. That was the other line that we could have done. But now I've got 2 characters that have a decent amount of armor. The poison train is rolling. We've got preparation on every character, essentially. So we're going to draw lots of bonus cards. They're hitting me. 2 characters in my front rank have Toxic. And they're attacking everyone in the front rank, so they're just applying lots of Toxic to themselves. I'm not going to lie, though. The Knights look like they're going to be a problem. They're hitting pretty hard. I think if we can just weather the storm, we can make this work. Now everyone has poison. That's good. I don't know why we don't have any stamina. That's not good. Choose an opponent with the most armor and mirrors their armor. Gain 6 poison. Steals the armor of the ally with the most armor and moves swaps adjacent to them on this rank. It's kind of a really weird defensive turn that they have going for them. And I think we're going to kill the Warden this turn. I could see that happening. No, never mind. We won't, because we don't have any stamina. I don't know what happened there. Some attack they did, like, robbed me of my stamina. Huh. Yeah, guys, I missed it. Whatever it was, I just totally missed it. And they're gonna... And he's gonna steal. So this guy's gonna gain armor, then he's gonna steal it. So we're not gonna have an easy time killing him. I could kill him, like, almost right now if I just had my stamina. For whatever reason, I don't. Yeah, this is not a puzzle. I don't think I can solve this. I think all I can do is just kind of keep putting that on them. Yeah. Damn, I don't know what happened there. I've never seen a mechanic that made it so that my entire, like, front row loses all its stamina. I don't think it was anything I played. It must have been some, like, component of an attack that I just missed. But he's got 118 frickin' armor now. And our entire, like, board is flipped around in a way that I didn't want it to be. Tell you what, let's get some bleed on him. He's gonna be just way harder to kill now. Let's guard here. He's doing the stealing thing again. Or the challenge thing. He does the steal, he does the challenge. This guy's gonna hit us. I could field dressing him. Just play no mercy. Get that out of my hand. Yes, let's quick hands here. And guard. Man, I still want to go hard and get rid of this guy. But with all of this armor, he's become just a terrible target. And the bleed's not even getting through, but we have stacked up enough vulnerable that's going to take him 8 turns to get rid of it all. We'll get some big armor there. $102 damage? Okay. I didn't know he was going to do that because it didn't show him as targeting with his attack. I saw the numbers, but it didn't show when I hovered over him that my character was red. I don't know if we can win this now. I would have done something. I don't know what I could have done, but I probably had a movement card. I probably had something that could have protected me from that, and I just didn't see it. I could have just hit him so that he wouldn't have had as much armor to do so much damage. Damn. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't think there's a way for me to win this anymore. If ever there was. Yeah, it just feels bad, man. Maybe prioritizing the Warden wasn't the right move in retrospect, but I didn't know he had the ability to straight up swap armor with his buddies. Which is a pretty damn strong move. When you're taking 100-something armor off of somebody. We were so close to having him dead. And we're not going to get the benefits of shrapnel, sadly. I don't know. Maybe there's still some benefit. Maybe if we kill the Warden, the rest of the guys run away. Wishful thinking. But either way, whatever happens, I'm still kind of proud of this run. We did great. I think a lot of the misfortunes that I've had this run are basically just from errors in, just basically being new to the game. I wish that once a character died, their cards would get out of your deck. I feel like that's a little unfortunate that they stick around. Okay. I think we want to draw here. This is worse. Huh. Well. Do some armor there. I don't have almost any damage in this hand at all, but I do have some card draw. I think that was fine. We also could have used Persecuted to deal 8 to everyone. Definitely should have used Momentum first to gain bonus charge for that. That was a mistake. An actual factual mistake. Let's discard. We have lots of dead cards to discard. And then here, can you do anything else? We can strike. Damn, and that's it. Man, who knew the Beaver was... And when we first got him, when we first got Fortright, I just had this feeling like he was just gonna suck. And I almost didn't want him on the team, but it turns out he's like the strongest character. I'll consider this a kind of victory if we can just kill the Warden. He's dead. If we hit him one time, he'll be dead next turn. Yeah, sadly we needed one more poison to finish him. Get out of here, nerd. Okay, big guy's in the front doing the work now. And the knights are getting scarier and scarier because their charge is getting higher and higher. Let's draw here. Akimbo. Still have enough for a strike. I think now the whole thing is just, can we outlast them? Can the poison do the work for us? I'd love it if they keep targeting Fortright. They're all attacking De Grey. We need to move him. Draw a card here. Now, we don't have a lot of will left. Oh, now he's getting hit. That's kind of better, but I still would rather not let him get hit. So yeah, just make them all whiff. It sort of sucks because we're going to lose Patient on Oligant, so we're drawing one less card. We have no one who's close to losing armor. Tell you what, let's Vanguard here. To sharpen steel. Into, let's see, quick hands. Making this a 3v3 feels like it's in our favor, that's for sure. Remove the bleed, buff him up. So I'm kind of just feeling like we go for the halberds here. I mean, the scarier guys are definitely the greatsword dudes, the Ender Knights. Because their charge is just going up and up thanks to Fury. Oh god, can I like one-shot someone with Colossal? I could do 177 damage. I think I have to do that. I could also discard a card and gain charge. I mean, it's not that much more damage. I do know that I want to do this. Which guarantees this guy's dead this turn. I'm going to Colossal Smash here. I could have... No, I couldn't Galvanize first. I don't have the will. Yeah, I don't think there was any way for me really to make that much better. Yeah, that's huge. And then now we can kill this guy and gain the stamina. That was a great turn for us. Let's start targeting the knight. I mean, this guy's not a threat. Discard. Cunning there. It sucks because he also has the most armor. Let's draw. But we've also managed to stack some vulnerability on him. And with one fewer character, there's not as much poison spreading that needs to happen, you know? It'll be more concentrated on the characters that remain. I can't believe it looks like we're going to win this fight. Yeah, he's super dead. Just focus on the Ender Knight now. And because of his armor, he's actually perfect for Colossal because he just... Once he goes down to 0, he gets 40 right back. That's such a good combo. It's a crazy good combo. Let's hit this guy here. 6 damage 5 times. I would like to stack some bleed on him, so I'm trying to do that in that way. There we go. Bypass the armor. Let's get the extra bleed. And that was a pretty good turn. You know what? Let's give him some extra armor. And then we're going to take some as well. One down. He's going to hit us hard here. Yeah. Nothing we couldn't handle, but it was still a pretty hard hit. Miasma, guys. Take it. Take it every time you can. It's carrying us so hard in these fights. And this guy's not quite dead, but he will be. Alright, done. Totally can ignore him now. That's probably still a good card. And there may even be some value to killing him if we can. Simply due to the fact that it would take him out of like the running as a sponge for our poison. Sure, I mean there's nothing else for me to do. So always want to make sure you want to use sure footing at the end of your turn. Otherwise you won't be able to use the last of your stamina. This has been a pretty epic fight. You, sir, are done for. Let's see if we can get some bleed on this dude. Give him one more status effect so that attrition does more. Didn't really want to do this, but okay. I should have waited. It's alright, though. Like I said, I think this battle is just well and truly in hand. We can even do that. Get our stamina back. That just does 5. And then we'll just spread the love around here. Wow! So I think focusing down the commander ended up being the right move. That one turn where I didn't recognize the danger of his attack was definitely pretty crappy. Yeah, and this dude is, of course, incredibly dead. Colossal Smash, man. Pair that with this armor. I forget which armor he's wearing, but that's a good combo. An achievement unlocked, the Garrison Commander. You emerge victorious after 29 rounds. And then victory. That was it. We beat the game. We lost 3 party members along the way, which is not not good. And we didn't finish with a ton of money, but we did it. We didn't get a lot of bonuses for doing tons of elite encounters, but I avoided those mostly because it felt like our party was undermanned for a while, and in a way it was. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm shocked we won that. But I'm happy we did. It just goes to show that it's possible. And if you guys would like to see more of this game, I wouldn't blame you. It's a fun one. Some of the fights can get a little repetitive. I think they need to shake up the groups of enemies a little bit more. The variants of the fights. But it was still great. And I mean, I don't want to judge it too harshly considering I've only beat it once. I don't want to have too many criticisms for it. But if you're interested, I'd be happy to do another run through of this game. Just let me know what you guys are feeling in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to give it some thought. So, without any further ado, guys, I'm Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff helps me out. And as always, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.